Hey everyone, my name is Leah DiSabatino, and I am proud to bring to you this channel, Blue Moon Whispers, combining my passion that I have for the Lord and all the things that He's given us on this earth that could help us internally and also externally. So I'm bringing those passions, also my experience from life and all the things that life has done and given me, all this experience with business and with herbalism and all the mental health things I've learned and tools I'm bringing to this channel. And I'm excited to bring it to you. And I'm excited to have a platform to just talk about God's green earth and all the good things He has brought to us. So thank you for tuning in, and I'm ready to get started. Let's go. So the reason I started this YouTube channel is to share some of these herbs with you guys. So I wanted to take a time today to share a few things to maybe help promote your your healing journey and whatever it may be, whether it's skin or internally. So one of my famous so far, even though we haven't been around forever, one of my famous products I do sell is called my all-purpose Heal Yourself. Heal Yourself. And the reason why I say heal yourself is because there's comfrey root in it. And comfrey root is probably one of the most miraculous herbs I've ever come encounter with. And I know I haven't come encounter with a lot, but I gotta say, when I first read it, I was like, wait, it heals bones? So there's these cells, they have these bugs. One thing about nature is you're gonna get some bugs. Anyway, the thing about comfrey root is that it can heal bones. So it's got those properties in it that will reproduce the cells to create growth and or encourage growth. And also the other thing that I love inside my all-purpose salve is yarrow. And yarrow is actually good for internal as well. Yarrow has healing properties as well when it comes to skin and irritation, rash, things like that, topical. So when I put my all-purpose salve on, what it does is it encourages healing. And I've had only good, I've had only good reviews on the all-purpose salve. It works. Look it up. Comfrey root, yarrow, they're probably the best thing you could put on your skin. Yarrow is great for internal reasons as well. It also promotes healthy hormonal balance. And because I've had issues in the past hormonally, with an imbalance. And that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this, and the reasons why I was led down this path was because I had fertility issues. And I'll be honest with you guys, I've been really honest with everybody. My path, I'm 38 years old, and I thought I'd be in a different place by now. So that's why I decided to really take my health seriously. And so I started to look up some herbs that could, instead of pharmaceutical stuff, because I've had a lot of side effects with that. Nothing against pharmaceuticals. I believe that they're great band-aids, but they're not something that promotes overall health. And so what I want to do is I want to heal. I don't want to just be dependent on those band-aids. And so I went down this path for fertility, hormonal balance. And yarrow is one of them, that if you have cramps, perfect for a girl who's going through PMS. I'm telling you guys, these things are healing and they work. And so yarrow is used for multi-reasons. And these herbs that I'm mentioning are multi-uses. And they also have properties that deal with different symptoms. So one of the other really cool tinctures that I have made was with feverfew. And feverfew can help hormonal imbalances as well, but it also fights against migraines. And because of my hormonal imbalance and high cortisol levels that I used to have, I dealt with really bad migraines that put me on in a dark room. You guys who know about migraines, like you need a dark room, no light, no sounds, and like a cold cloth on your forehead. And feverfew helps prevent migraines. So look up feverfew. Feverfew has also benefits when it comes to PMS, PCOS, PMDD. I'm throwing out a lot of acronyms, but I feel like someone on here on this channel that's watching can relate and potentially has heard these acronyms. If you've never heard these acronyms before, maybe they're not for you, and that product isn't something that you may be interested in. But there's other things such as anti-anxiety tinctures that I've created. Lemon balm, you guys know lemon balm. It's very, very mainstream. So we all know it's for calming purposes as well as chamomile. But there's other things that I'm delving into, like Jamaican vervain and other things that help with to fight against anxiety and depression. And so if you fight against anxiety and depression, you guys feel free to message me. I'm someone I want to help people. I love helping people, so I will help to create a tincture for you. I actually just had a friend reach out to me yesterday and said she has high cortisol levels and knows that I've dealt with that, and it's impacted my sleep with insomnia, and my hormonal imbalance was also due to that. So she said, what can I start taking? Should I take these in tea forms? Because I said ashwagandha is wonderful for your cortisol levels. It actually lowers your cortisol levels. Look it up, because ashwagandha is probably the best, most versatile herb out there for a lot of different symptoms that you may be dealing with, as well as lack of sleep and insomnia. So anyway, she asked me if there's something I have that can help her with that. And I said, girl, I'll whip you up something. So if that's what you deal with, if you have any sort of ailments, I've got the oldest, like, this is a great book, which I'm going to link so you guys can look up this stuff yourself and see these herbal remedies. And there's something called this old historic herbal remedies book that I think has been forgotten. And so one of the biggest things that I've been excited to do is to start not being afraid to try something old. You know how we say, don't be afraid to try something new. Well, instead, things are never really created. They're kind of like reproduced. Movies are always reproduced in a different way, but there's never like this, unique thought in a sense. So the old ways, the old medicine, I think we've gotten so used to going into a cabinet and grabbing something to be fixed quickly, but we keep going back to that medicine cabinet to grab it again and again and again, and we're destroying our liver. We're creating problems. We have sickness like cancers off the roof, with everybody. It seems like everyone, 1 out of 2 people I know, are being attacked. Their cells are being attacked. And how much are we taking that may be causing some side effects to then, make the liver have to fight harder and then causing more issues. So anyway, I'm going to get off that soapbox. But I just wanted to share a few herbs, few reasons of my passion. Try something old. Don't be afraid to try something old, because there is the old ways, they worked. That worked internally with medicine and everything. That's why back then we didn't have what we have now when it comes to an epidemic of sickness and obesity, and especially in the United States today. So I am trying some old things to try to bring them back to the mainstream media, and that's a passion for me. And so thanks for listening. I hope that kind of gave you a little overall view of why I'm so passionate in this realm. And I'll do whatever I can to create some content on here that you guys can walk away and benefit from. So thanks for listening.